What's going on, everyone? Today is day 6 of the Produce Section Challenge, where I show you just how affordable and easy it is to eat healthy. We're going to start with some greens. I got some romaine, that's going to run me $1.29. Next up, we've got some cauliflower, and that's going to cost me $1.69. Next up, I got beets. I got the whole beets. They cost me 79 cents. If I hadn't bought them canned, they would have cost me $2.99, as you can see behind me. Here's some quinoa. This is going to run me $3.69, but it has 66 grams of protein and tons of fiber. This is a must-have. We're going to grab some more greens. Here's some basil. That's going to cost me $1.99. Let's add in some more protein. Here I got some walnuts, and they're going to cost me around $2. Next I've got some almonds. 8 grams of protein and probably going to cost me around $1.50. Make sure if you have nut allergies to sub these out in the recipes. It's time to add some fruit, so here's a banana, and that's going to run me 18 cents. I've also got a pear, and that's going to cost me around 50 cents. The last thing I got here is a Granny Smith apple, and that's going to cost me around 60 cents. So I've got a basket full of food. Now it's time to see how much this costs. So the total for today was $10.70. Not bad. One thing to note is that the produce section is pretty busy here, but the rest of the store is pretty empty. That's a great sign. That means we're making a move towards a healthier future. So I just got home, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some water on to boil and add the quinoa, since that's going to take the longest time. After that, I'm going to soak half of the walnuts and save the other half for later. After that, I'm going to add the cauliflower to the pan and saute it in a little bit of water. Next, I'm going to add those soaked walnuts to some basil, garlic, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of water, and blend. While that's blending, I'm going to add my almonds to the oven and bake at 350 degrees. So after that, I'm going to work on my salad. I put half of the pear, the beets which I sliced, and the walnuts on top of the romaine. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sauce out of the blender. And look at how creamy that is. That's a creamy walnut pesto. And I just tasted it, and it's insanely good. I just finished my quinoa, so I'm going to add that to the bucket. Next, I'm going to add my sauteed cauliflower on top. Next, I'm going to add my walnut pesto on top. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some toasted almonds into the pesto. For breakfast, I'm going to have some fruit. I'm going to have a banana, an apple, and half of that pear. This is going to give me the sugar that I'm going to need throughout the day. So for lunch, I have quinoa with sauteed cauliflower, walnut pesto, and toasted almonds. For dinner, I have a romaine salad with beets, pear, and walnuts. This is going to taste amazing. So that's it. It takes around 15 minutes to make all of this, and most of that is because it takes a little bit of time for the quinoa. Now I packed away my lunch, I packed away my dinner. Make sure to check back here every morning for new produce section challenges on Instagram and Facebook.